Omega Pro exit scan is now complete and they used the broker group as a rebuild. Let's dig into this. Okay, so following Omega Pro's collapse earlier this month, the Ponzi scheme has now completed its exit scan. In an urgent client communication sent out a few hours ago, Omega Pro informed investors it had sold its investors' database to broker group. As per Omega Pro's exit scam communication, this you can read on their official Instagram page. So Omega Group, broker group, has been set up at the domain brokergroup.com, registered back in 2019 after going dormant for a few years. The domain was for sale until November 2022 when it was acquired by its current owners on or around November 16th. This is the same month Omega Pro disabled withdrawals through an alleged hastily put together website built with Elementor on WordPress. Certain parts of broker group's website remain non-functional. So if they are gonna have hundreds of millions of clients' funds and it's not working, that's not very very good, to say the least. So I wasn't able to establish who Baver G is with respect to Omega Pro and Broker Group. Broker Group itself operates through Broker Group Limited, a shell company set up in Panama. As opposed to Omega Pro's investing at a passive return business model, Broker Group is a MetaTrader trading platform. Needless to say, this isn't what Omega Pro investors signed up for. Omega Pro's Broker Group reboot follows the Ponzi scheme disabling withdrawals early November. Shortly after Omega Pro's first attempt at an exit scam was bungled, the bungled XPL token launch. That went nowhere, prompting Omega Pro to pull out we got hacked ruse. So behind MLM called Omega Pro's collapse on November 27th. Omega Pro was run from Dubai by Andreas Sasaks, Mike Sims, and Dilvar Singh. You can see them here. I don't believe any of them publicly addressed Omega Pro's collapse. I believe Omega Pro's co-founders knew the company was heading to collapse as early as Q2 2022. This prompted the hiring of Eric Worre as official strategic coach in May 2022. So Eric Pro giving 2 thumbs up for financial fraud. So as an Omega Pro executive, Worre featured heavily in Omega Pro marketing and attended marketing events. There he is in the middle. Unfortunately for Omega Pro, Worre's name and GoPro brand recognition wasn't enough to sustain investor recruitment. Worre is based out of Las Vegas in the US. When it became Omega Pro was collapsing, Worre sought to distance himself from the Omega Pro executive position. How much Worre was paid as an Omega Pro executive remains unclear. The disgraced MLM coach veteran has also not addressed Omega Pro's collapse. So as of December 29th, Eric Pro was still front and center in Omega Pro's marketing. 24 hours later, the Ponzi scheme confirmed its collapse. Omega Pro being based out of Dubai is not a coincidence. The Emirate is the MLM crime capital of the world and home to many MLM Ponzi schemes and Ponzi scammers. In other words, don't expect any action from Dubai authorities. In an attempt to avoid the Department of Justice and the Securities and Exchange Commission, Omega Pro geo-blocked US-based investors from accessing their website. This pseudo-compliance, however, was easily circumvented through the use of a VPN. Of the 2.9 million visits to Omega Pro's website, it tracked. SimilarWeb currently ranks top sources of traffic as Colombia, Argentina, and France. Thus far, Omega Pro has received securities fraud warnings from Peru, Congo, Spain, Mauritius, Argentina, Colombia, Chile, Nicaragua, France, and Belgium. Whether authorities in these countries will take further action against Omega Pro is unlikely, but can't be ruled out, failing which total Omega Pro victim numbers and their losses remain unclear. Okay. So they changed it to this broker thing that they most likely just bought themselves. So we will see what happens. But if I had been you, I've been thinking long and hard about Omega Pro and if you're gonna stay there. Jesus Christ, like the hit to credibility, like any person that you try to convince, you would have to join Omega Pro at this point would find so much negative press that you won't even to be able to build your business either way. Now, I'm a person, I want to give value to people. No, some people point me out as being negative. I don't believe so. I believe that there are many great opportunities out there in this space. It's just that Omega Pro isn't one of them. So when I was building my business, I used 3 key secrets to attract big leaders into my team that allowed me to earn 6 figures in this industry. And these 3 secrets I put together into an ebook, and I want to give you that for free so that you can also build and grow your business. All you need to do is send in an application down below, but please, please, please don't use these secrets to build Omega Pro. That wouldn't be ethical. This is not a solid investment platform. But if you're looking for something that is long-term, that is sustainable, that you have full control of your funds at all times, so you have complete 100% transparency and at the same time can generate a passive income, this is for you.
Take the power of trading to a whole other level with AI superpower Athena by Economy. Your money is your money. Nobody has access to it except you. It's totally safe and securely locked in your personal account that sits behind your own brokerage and trading account to build your own legacy. Free of interference from companies, Athena lets you monitor and control your trading 24/7 from an app on your phone. No distractions, no limits. But too many traders today focus on quantity of trades without strategy. With over 2 years of testing, backed by one of the most advanced and exciting platforms on the market, Athena helps you focus on capital preservation while executing precision trades. What's more, Economy won't charge deposit, management, or performance fees. Your profits are your profits. Enjoy them with the people you love, or just yourself. It simply requires an initial load and balance of $1,000 and just 3 minutes of setup time. Is a lifetime of potential earnings and secondary income worth just 3 minutes of your time? We think so. Charge up your freedom and take control of the game with the AI trading superpower software, Athena by Economy.
So Athena is every bit as good as it sounds, and it will trade for you completely hands-off in whichever Forex broker that you choose. And that is absolutely amazing. You have complete safety and security of your funds, and there's complete transparency. So the strategy that Athena uses is that it's looking for when the market is overbought or oversold. So looking at support and resistance levels, and when their trends start to switch, boom, then it enters the market. So this is not a martingale strategy. This is real AI with machine learning, and we have professional traders looking at it at every time, every interval where it's being active. So if there needs to be human intervention for some particular black swan event in the market, we have those people in place. Right now, what I want to share with you is that the drawdown on Athena is super, super low. So the lot sizes are very small so that your capital is never at risk. They have capital preservation as their main thing. And now we have almost 3 years of recorded data, recorded results. And what we have seen is that we have an average of 7 to 10 return on a monthly basis. Now, this is by any means of the imagination, no guarantee. Past results are not indicative of future results, but what we do have is that we have hundreds and hundreds of verified MyFX book results of happy customers using iFina. So let's take a look. So this here particular account goes back to 2020. And as we can see here, they have been very good months all through 2021. It's been very consistent, apart from that 1 month where it wasn't properly activated. So as you can see here, is that there have been winning and losing days, but there's been no losing month up until this point. And that's absolutely amazing. So even with turmoil in the marketplace, you know, with the Russia-Ukraine situation, there's been the Luna crash and FTX, it's still holding strong, it's being consistent, and it delivers over and over again. So this is one of the most stable and long-term things that I have found out there, which really gives you full transparency and also gives you access and full autonomy to your funds, which is super important. So now let's take a look at a iFina testimonial.
All right, guys, so this is my Athena account. As you can see here, from Sunday market open until now, this thing has done $84 for the wheat for the whole month that this thing's been running. As you can see here, it's up $549 with a deposit of $54.60. We just broke 6K today, and this thing is absolutely savage. It's currently in another position. Let's go ahead and look at my FX book that I connected to this account. From the 29th of August until now, it's up almost 10%. And look at my good brother here as well, who literally started his account on the 23rd, 100K account, up over almost 16%. Absolutely savage. Don't miss that.
The next step right now is to click the link down below and get started. I will send you all the materials you need. I will add you to the groups. I will make sure that you have all the tutorials so that you can start running. I'm super excited to help you win in the financial markets. So down below, you'll find the link you need to get started, and also my recommendation for a top-notch Forex broker to use. If you want to use your own, that's absolutely fine. If you haven't made the decision yet, I strongly recommend the one down below. Looking forward to help you win.